Obesity is probably the greatest scourge that future generations will face. With the prevalence of overweightness and obesity continuing to increase, physical activity guidelines and dietary recommendations are not enough to stem the rising tide of metabolic disease worldwide. The first modern dietary guidelines were published in the early 20th century, but in the past 3 decades, overnutrition has become the major public health concern. It is contentious whether increases in calorie intake or decreases in physical activity are mainly to blame for the obesity epidemic. Some argue that people are exercising too little. But recent studies suggest that food type, not just food volume, can be a cause of obesity and diabetes. The EPIC Interact study suggests that certain types of saturated fatty acids are positively associated with incident type 2 diabetes. International recommendations for minimum exercise requirements only appeared in most countries at the beginning of this century. But exceeding these recommendations is associated with substantially greater health benefits, even in some people with a high cardiovascular risk profile. However, a recent report by the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology advises against promoting physical activity in children unless information about potential activity limitations is available. Efforts need to be concentrated on ensuring that people are given all necessary encouragement and opportunities to follow physical activity and dietary guidelines. This encouragement should start with young children. They should grow up with the knowledge that eating a good diet and being physically active is the norm, not the exception. Remember, taking care of your health is important, and it starts with making small changes in your daily routine.